Hello and welcome to Sage of Oracles. This is an oracle reading for the collective. Now please excuse any noises outside. Today is the day that the road sweeper and leaf blowers are out there. Living in New Zealand, everything is just starting to turn yellow because it is autumn. So here we go. We'll just give these a quick shuffle because they have been pre-shuffled. And we will see what Spirit has for you today. Okay. Now I've just been told. First card. So here we go. First card. I will bring this out. Wow. That's fantastic. First card, I'm glad I listened. How's that? Abundance. Apple tree, abundance. And it's actually uncanny because just this morning I've been out picking. I've got a couple of apple trees out the back and I've been picking them and putting them in a box out in the street with a little sign, free apples. So that's wonderful. Now I'm going to also run with that, because sometimes these little snippet stories have a coincidence, which, by the way, there is a name for coincidence, isn't there? And it's our loving Lord, or whoever it is that you actually believe in. So with my red apples, they are crisp, they are juicy, and of course there's really nothing quite like when you pick that fresh apple off the tree and just bite into it and the juice just runs out of it that you have to actually slurp, So I'm taking that with abundance. There is an abundance of fresh, new, glorious sweetness coming into your life, whether it's an overflowing basket of goodies or an overflowing financial abundance, overflowing love, because red is the color of love. But no matter what, you still have plenty more to come yet still, don't you? The basket has been filled, so full that it was top heavy, fell over, and you have a tree that still has ample on it. The sky is blue, it's a glorious sunny day. And number 2. For whoever that means anything to. It might be your spiritual path number. It might be your birth date number, your favorite lucky number. There is an abundance coming to you. Now, next card we have, I must have them all upside down, silly me. Right, fire intensity, and it's number 15, which can add up to number 6 as well. Wow. What is it that you are so passionate about? Or perhaps it's something that's going to really stir a fire within your very core. I mean, you just see that intensity on this card. That fire is burning hot. It could be pure destruction in an area where it is needed. In my mind's eye, I am drawn to how farmers actually burn the land off, or so did many ancient peoples have those land burn-offs. But I'm thinking of the farmers, how at the end of the crop, especially like when it's been wheat farming and that sort of thing, they burn off all that stubble, don't they? And that's how they clear it, and then they plough it, and renew. Now, it's interesting how that's come out with the abundance card. So it's almost like a cyclic situation. Not that we burn down our apple trees. No, we do not do that, thank you very much. But the apple tree has the blossoms, which, when pollinated, worked on by the bees, they fruit, becomes fruitful in abundance, and you have something that is driving within your very core. Now, I'm telling you these words because that is the words that are given to me. These are the words that come from my spirit guides, from the angels that are with me. This is a real driving passion. Whether it's a love passion, I don't know. Maybe more cards will let us know. Whether it's an occupation, a thought. Everyone is different, and you are all here watching as a collective. You've had an aha moment. This is it. This is something you are actually going to run with. Exciting, actually. Let's see what else is coming. Cloud, imagination, number 7. Now I'm just making those noises because I just said about you've had a thought. So perhaps you are going to receive a gift, a blessing of a thought, a download, that divine moment, that trigger point in time where things will, like I snapped my fingers, just click. Also, I had a thought while I was talking, and you get to a certain age and gone. Hopefully spirit will bring it back to me. That's what it was. Thank you, spirit. Oh my goodness. Right, so it could be a situation where you may be in a conversation or overhearing a conversation. Someone will say something, and that is when that literal light bulb moment will happen. It also could be in a daydream. What are you doing up there in the northern hemisphere? It's springtime, isn't it? So, you have those wonderful fluffy clouds that are going around across your beautiful sky, and just take the time to look. Maybe you are the type of person that can daydream looking into the leaves on the trees, and you can see shapes or a picture forming. Just watch out for all these little signs. And being number 7, of course, that is a very spiritual number, very biblical number as well. So I would say what we are being guided with here, look, we've got 6, 7, that's interesting as well. Okay, so what we are being guided with here, that you are going to be receiving a type of download. You're going to be blessed with that ding light bulb moment. The universe is going to be turning on the switch, and there it is happening for you. Okay, so I am sorry, but my hands have just all of a sudden decided they're going to get shaky, which they do every now and then. Right, so Spirit, do I carry on with these cards? Yes, please. Do you want me to reshuffle the deck? Keep going. Okay. Spirit knows what they are. So we have jasmine. Oh, I love the scent of jasmine. And that is all about sensuality. Maybe it is love. It's number 20. Narrows down to 2. 2. Interesting. So it could also be about looking after yourself, you know, evoking these feelings. Have that bath, you know. If you're anything like me, I take the bars of soap that someone's gifted to me and I put them in my drawers. So they make my clothes smell nice, especially if they got pretty wrappers on them. But then every now and then I need to break them out and actually utilize them. And I think this is what's being said here. Help yourself to evoke wonderful feels about you. Because when you start feeling good about you, then it's inviting more abundant energy to come into you. Abundance of all sorts. You know, please remember, abundance isn't just financial. It's much of, a lot of. It could be love. It can be answers. It can be maybe you're into your fur babies and you're going to get an abundance. Maybe you're due puppies, or I don't know why I said that. Somebody out there may very well be due puppies. Oh my gosh, because Northern Hemisphere is spring once again. There you go. Maybe it's kittens then as well. But jasmine is also a prolific grower. Sometimes it can overtake, so that can go towards the abundance as well. This passionate new idea could be something that is going to be so crazy and abundant, it's just going to overtake your life. You know, this new idea for a product that you can sell, that you can make, create, or whether it's creating with your hands or creating on YouTube or one of the other forms of media, social media. So let's continue on. Moss, adaptability, and that adds up to number 6. Are we seeing a pattern here, ladies and gentlemen, of the collective? Are we seeing a pattern? Because you saw me shuffle that deck. We have 2, 2, 6, 6. Spirit knows what Spirit's doing. I have no clue. Maybe that's going to be a special date for you. Now, I know in the Northern Hemisphere, well, especially in America, that you put your dates around in a different order than what we do here in New Zealand. So please just make it relatable to yourself, what's better suited to you. It could be, as I said before, your life path number, your destiny number, your lucky number, whatever it is. Moss, adaptability. So we know that moss only grows on a certain side of the trees. Well, no, I'm not even going to say that. That's just one of those little facts. Not everybody is aware of this, but it is one of the little facts because of where the sun shines. Now, I'm also drawn to the fact that we have the yellow sunbeams, we have the fire, and sun is, gosh, fire of sorts, is it not? And I know that jasmine, even though this jasmine has little bits of yellow on it, I know that jasmine does do well in a shady, a dappled shade. It'll probably climb over everything in here, but okay. So I also am understanding here that you have been in the shade. You've been in the shade for too long. This abundance, this intensity, this fire, this light is coming to you. It's time for you to shine. Step out. And you may not even be aware that you have been in the shade. You may be. Maybe you've been in isolation. Maybe you were put in isolation for a reason. But your time to shine, gloriousness is coming. Just allow yourself to run wild in your mind and trust in the ideas and thoughts that are given to you, because they are given to you for a reason. Oh my giddy aunt. So here we are, we're finishing on an angel number, a master number. 38 itself is not a master number, but it does add up to 11, which also could narrow back down to 2. So maybe 222 is something for you. And it's also got the sun in there once again, that glowing colour. You know, with the sun, and of course it's faith, just trust. What did I just say about the ideas that come to you, the thoughts? Just have faith. You know, this is a card to me which represents you've climbed up, you've gone trudge, going through this darkness, going through the darkness where you may have been feeling lost. You know, you have been possibly alone or overwhelmed with so much burdens, perhaps. And you are coming to the very end now. You are making it. You're right there at the peak. And you are there. And you are just waiting for that first glimpse. You have such hope, such promise. You can sense it. You know it's there. And you're just almost holding your breath. And then out peeks the sun, and it's showing its dappled light across the entire land. You can see shapes and colours all forming, and yet the colours of the shapes are all taking on that glow of the sun. And you just feel that, that euphoric moment of pure and utter joy at its beauty and all that it entails. Well, I think that's wonderful. Now, Spirit did tell me before I started with you that we were going to do 2 rune stones, but just as I was reaching for the rune bag, I was told to look at the bottom card, so we shall. It's more dappled light coming in. And look, it's number 16, adds up to 7. Come on, people. We can't make this up. Now, diversity. As I said, you have been trudging through, but now you can see the light is coming through. You are being so guided. Just keep going. Keep going towards the light. Don't worry about what's hanging off in the shadows and the sides. Eyes on the prize. Keep heading towards that bright light where it feels good in your heart, in your core, in your soul. Keep going that way. You've got this. Wow, that's fantastic. I'm actually going to stick that there as well. I don't want to, there we go. Right, and now I will give you 2 runes. So 2 runes, okay. So I toss my runes 3 times. The first time is for spirit. The second time is for connection. And the third time is for love. Now, which one's spirit? Oh, you want me to shuffle them? Ready? Are they in my hand? Right. I'm trying to just juggle out everything else to leave 2. The top 2, you say. Okay, so I'll get rid of that bottom one. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Righty-ho, let's have a look now. I'm looking because I've got terrible eyesight on the close-ups. So this is Uru's. Now, Uru's is a very good luck. So lucky for you. And this is actually tying in with the abundance, because when you turn it around, it has similar shaping to a horseshoe, and that's how it's portrayed. All the luck is held on the inside. And the other meaning to Uru's is when you look at the shape, how it goes up and across and down. Now, this is like the bison. So you imagine the back end of a bison, up the hind leg, across the back end, and down the other leg. So what this is representing, sorry to get you looking at the rear end of a bison, is sudden and unexpected changes, but usually for the better. So you understand, because the better is the good luck side. Sudden and unexpected changes is like the bison when it's charging, running away, and all of a sudden it goes bum, 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 and it can change direction at like a 90-degree change. So sudden and unexpected changes, but usually for the better. So I'm going to put that on the abundance card. And when you think about it, like fire, that sort of raging intensity can burn so quick, and that brings changes, doesn't it? It's the change, and we discussed about the changes of the seasons. Okay, so the next one we have Habo. Am I? Okay, that's right. Sorry. It's been so long. So Habo is small gifts and sacrifices. It's that give and take of equal measures, small gifts and exchanges, give and take. Now, it's also to do with friendships and partnerships. Now, isn't it interesting how you have small gifts and exchanges, giving and taking, in partnerships and friendships? So perhaps this could be someone that's coming to you for a romance type of situation. Maybe the new dawn is coming out on your situation, your life. Maybe that's why they're saying, come on now, sharpen yourself up a bit, you know, get yourself in your pretty mode. Or for the guys, yeah, get that smellies on, make sure you got your deodorant on, you know, tidy yourself up, sort yourself out. Also, it could be about to do with business. I'm having that to do with business, a partnership in the ideas that you were receiving. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you would like to add to that? No? Wonderful. Well, thank you for watching. and I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your day. Thank you.